Hi, and welcome to another episode of All Things Considered. I came across an article about something that I don't quite understand exactly. I can understand why people would say that it is this way, but let me read the headline for you. Baltimore restaurants dress code cited as discrimination. This is racist as hell, they said. It says here a Baltimore restaurant is under fire before it has even opened. When an image appeared on social media showing the establishment's dress code posted on the gate outside, some users complained that the rules seemed to be discriminating against certain customers. Others, meanwhile, defend the restaurant, trying to maintain a particular atmosphere. Um, Fancy restaurants, especially, they have dress codes. That's the way it goes. Some you have to wear a suit and a tie. Some you have to have a dress shirt on. Some you have to wear dress slacks and dress shirt or a polo. Um, I don't understand why people would say this is racist. Now, if for some odd reason you were to follow the dress code, you were to go to the restaurant when it opens up, you have followed their dress code, and they still tell you that you cannot come in, then yes, you may have a racial discrimination lawsuit on your hands. But it says here that strictly it says here strictly prohibited excessively baggy clothing. Pants must be worn at the waist, no shorts below the knee. Offensive, vulgar, or inappropriate attire. Athletic attire, sweat or gym clothes, jerseys, except on Ravens Orioles game day. Brimmed or brimless headgear, bandanas, beanies, etc. Backwards or sideways hats must be worn forwards. Work and construction boots, sunglasses after dark, children and young adults under 21 after 10 p.m. Yeah, I mean, I can understand how some people would feel that this is discrimination because what they're saying is that black folks are incapable of wearing dress clothes. The black folks that are saying this is racist, they're saying that it is impossible for them to follow this dress code because they have an undying urge to wear clothes that are excessively baggy. They do not know how to wear their pants up at their waist. They do not know how not to be offensive, vulgar, or inappropriate with their attire. They always wear sports jerseys. They're saying that because of this, they're saying that it is offensive and that it is discrimination. I say that it is a restaurant that has a particular dress code, and that if you want to go there, then don't wear clothes that are baggy. Don't wear offensive clothes. Don't wear brimless headgear, bandanas, beanies, etc. Don't wear your hat on backwards or sideways. Don't wear work or construction boots. Don't wear sunglasses after dark. Unless you are blind, you have no reason to wear sunglasses after dark. And children and young adults under the age of 21 after 10 p.m. because they probably sell alcohol there and they don't want children and young adults under the age of 21 to be there. I'm thinking they're saying that they're not to be there by themselves. Its website says that ChopTank is opening soon. An image uploaded on Twitter of the sign said to be on the restaurant's gate shows an apparent dress code. The sign in the photo says items like excessively baggy clothing, athletic attire, jerseys, brimless headgear, and backwards or sideways hats are prohibited. The photo was captioned dress coded sign at the new ChopTank restaurant in Fells, implying that the dress code had an ulterior motive. Yes, it did have an ulterior motive. It wants you to dress nice when you're at their restaurant. It wants you to dress with some class. It wants you to dress like you have manners. The ChopTank said, being new to the Fells Point neighborhood, we simply implemented the dress code standards that is used by several other properties in the area, including Bar Casino, Bond Street Social, Mobies, and the horse you came in on. Have a great day. That's what they said. Another user was more direct with their criticism, posting, y'all could have saved yourself some time and just posted a no black people sign. Well, I'll tell you what, fucker. You go in there dressing really nice with a nice dress shirt or a polo and a pair of slacks with it pulled up to your waist, and if they tell you that you still can't come into that restaurant because you're black, you can get a hold of me on my YouTube channel. You can get a hold of me, and if you've seen this video and you've had something done to you from that restaurant because you were black, not because of how you were dressed, but because you were black, I'll tell you what, I am on a very fixed income. I don't make much money each month, but I'll tell you what, if that happens to you, and they tell you you can't come in after you followed their dress rules and their dress code to the T, and they tell you you still can't come in and it's because you're black, I will pay for any place you want to eat that will accept you. And I don't care if it costs me $200 or $300. Leave a message in there and I'll get back to you on it. I'm telling you, I think you're blowing this way out of proportion, people. Others echoed the sentiment, with one user posting, this is racist as hell and I will never enter your restaurant and will actively warn others away from it. Have a great day. In a statement to Fox News, a spokesperson for Atlantis Atlas Restaurant Group, who owned the ChopTank, said, our policy is no different than countless other bars in Fells Point, Federal Hill, and many other bars and restaurants around Maryland, including Secrets and Tiki Lee's, both posted on their websites. There are national priorities such as Wynn Las Vegas, that have similar dress codes in their entertainment venues. The most prominent African American nightclub in Baltimore, Select Lounge, has a stricter dress code as well. Oh, so there's a place in your area in Baltimore called Select Lounge that has a stricter dress code than ChopTank has. And y'all ain't getting upset about that, are you? Baltimore City Public Schools has a similar dress code and language for their students. Well, I'm going to say this. That's just downright horrible. It is. It's downright horrible. That you guys would consider that. That you guys would even just accuse them of being racist because they're having a dress code, and other places that you probably frequent have a dress code too. And if you go to places that have dress codes and they tell you you can't come in there because you're not dressed properly, do you call them racist? Do you yell at those people? Do you say they're being discriminated against? Do you boycott them? I doubt it. Anyway, if you have a comment about what I've talked about, or if you know about this and you have a comment, whether it's good or bad, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, put your comment down in the comments below, because I would love to talk to you about it. If you understand why it's racist in a way that I don't see, please put that comment down there in the comments below, but take into consideration that there's other places that do the same kind of thing. There's other places that have dress codes, and y'all don't seem to get upset about that. So if you want to put me in my place, be nice about it, but leave a comment below and I'll discuss it with you. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize and I'll do it on film. If I'm not wrong and I'm right, then leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you have an idea for a better video, please put those in the comments below as well. If you like my videos, please give me a big old thumbs up. Big old thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to let you go on that note. This has been All Things Considered. Have a good night, America, and all points beyond.